Hello everybody, Christopher here with We Do Travel Right, and I'm so excited. Today we are at the Yacht Club Resort. We're going to take a look around at some of the food offerings, the lobby, the pool area. We'll talk about some of the different amenities that are available if you choose to stay here. This is a fabulous deluxe resort. It is walking distance to EPCOT. You have access to all of the beach club stuff as well, which is its sister resort right next door. Also, right across the waterway back here is the boardwalk, so you can very easily access all of the amazing entertainment and offerings at the boardwalk resort. It's a really cool area, very walkable, but the theming in here is nautical. It's very, very cool, so I can't wait to show you guys around. Let's take a look at the lobby. Oh, I absolutely love the theming of this resort. The blues, it's very nautical vibes, right? So we have a lot of references to ships and, yachts, pardon the pun. It's literally the name of the resort, but like we're dressed as sailors. We have the Ale and Compass Lounge that we'll take a little closer look at. But this resort just feels very deluxe and beautiful. Almost kind of transports me maybe to like a New England kind of town. If you like cruising vibes, it's also definitely giving that with the nautical elements. But right in the center here, this is one of my favorite features. Just this big, beautiful globe. I love this. I found a map here. So this is the Yacht Club Resort over on this side. Stormalong Bay, the huge, beautiful pool area is in the center. And then over here is the beach club. So that's closer to where EPCOT would be just off the map there on the right. But here's a little look at our map of the property. We're gonna take a step inside the market at Ale and Compass. So this is the quick service location here. This is not the entrance, but let's see what we can see. Oh yeah, I do remember this. So it's also attached to the store. So we'll take a look and see what we have here. So we're outside like the front entrance now, and we do get a little peek at some of the menu offerings that we'll see inside, but also some of the merchandise collections featured. I'm excited to see, the Yacht Club exclusive stuff. Look at those ears. And this bag, that's so fun with those Mickey ears. Just took a little step inside here. So here's our lunch and dinner offering starting at 11. Cuban sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, grilled chicken, hot dog, and a garden salad. But lots of grab and go things here, right? So we have some snacky items, some pastries, ooh, even some candies over here, Mickey ice cream. We love to see it. So this is also kind of the spot you can come and get some stuff for your room. So there's some wine, a half a gallon of milk, stuff like that. But I love a grab and go moment. If you just are want something quickly, right? You can grab a sandwich or a salad or some apples here. Or if you want a nice drinky poo to celebrate vacation, we have some options too. Okay, we also, of course, have our freestyle machines here. So if you have, with your dining plan, or if you purchase the refillable mug, this is one of the spots where you can come to fill that up as well. This is also really good to know. Typically in the quick service area, you're gonna find some sort of microwave. So if you needed to heat up your own food that you brought or leftovers or something, quick service area is typically where you're gonna find a microwave that you can utilize. Okay, this is our grilled chicken sandwich. There's pesto in here, mozzarella, cheese. It looks so good. The sandwich did also come with a bag of house-made chips. These look really nice. All right, so obviously the options here are pretty limited, just like a couple sandwiches and salads, but this is what jumped out to me. I love a pesto moment, so look at her. She looks good on the inside, so cheers. It's good. I feel like they just made it fresh back there. Like she was cooking it. Let's give her another go. I would say it's fine. That chicken that I just got almost tastes like a 2-day-old chicken that you reheated. And the bread is a little bit tough. But maybe, I don't know. It's not bad though. I love the pesto. And what is it? Is this like a tomato situation? Or roasted tomato? So, it's not bad. I would not come here for this, but if I happen to be here again, I would order it again. That's my thoughts. Okay, so we tried the sandwich. Upon further reflection, I guess it's fine. Not my favorite, but I want to try these house-made chips because they look like they'll be good. Oh. Very crunchy. They're good. Not super salty. They are like very heavily baked, like they're crispy. You know, they're like, I don't want to say burnt because I think it's how they're supposed to be, but kind of that crunchier texture. I think they're good. Kettle cooked. Is that the vibe? Yeah, they're nice. They're making me very thirsty though. I'm parched. I now need some more crispy Diet Coke. Okay, let's now quickly take a look at the right-hand side of the market so we can look at all of the merch offerings. Just a little shop. This is the whole thing right here. But we can see specifically, I'm interested in a lot of this stuff. So I see a nice polo and a women's shirt. Oh, look at these. What? I know this is not Yacht Club exclusive, but how pretty are those? I like too that we have merch just for the Yacht Club versus it being like beach and yacht. You know? We have some pins. I see beach clubs though too. So we have both of them. An ornament. A lot of people collect ornaments or pins from every resort that they've been to. These are so fun. These would be good just for like a cruise as well. If you're doing a Disney cruise. Oh, look at the little Mickey head. You see it? I like this. Let's be honest, I like it all. Window shopping is free, so that's all we're doing. Just a little peruse. Ooh, I like that it says Yacht Club under there. I see a little bit of the home collection. I love this collection. But that's cool. We have some of those items here. Just like a couple mugs, you know, in the parks you'll have a wall, but there's still some choices here. Oh, I haven't seen these before. These are so pretty. Some more of those bathing suit vibes. Because you need to use that pool. So if you happen to forget your bathing suit, hey, there's options for you. We saw some beer and wine over in the quick service area, but there are some liquors here as well. If you're looking to have a little party or a little celebration in your room here. We are out front of the Yacht Club now, probably where we should have started the video, but we came from like the EPCOT area. So, but it's beautiful. There's of course lots of buses out front. This is where the main bus stop is. So let me turn you around. We have some Disney buses right over here. Your transportation to all of the parks is, other than EPCOT, because that's walking distance, this is where you will get a bus. The other park that you don't need to take a bus to, if you're not into the Disney bus game, they have fabulous transportation to Hollywood Studios as well. You can either walk over to the EPCOT Skyliner station, or you can hop on a boat. There's boat transportation that will take you to EPCOT as well as Hollywood Studios. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later. But let's just take in the beauty of this resort. There goes one of the Disney buses. Ignore the Mears Connect bus. This is a transportation option to and from the airport. Your travel agent can help book that for you. But here's the theming. So Beach Club, the exterior is like blue and white, whereas Yacht Club, it's going to be this kind of gray color. So that's an easy way to tell them apart. They're very close. Beach Club is just, the next resort over. But today we're taking a especially closer look at Yacht Club. So we're over at that bus stop and I took a little closer look. So buses are Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and then there's options for the water parks. But Hollywood Studios and EPCOT are the watercraft, or like I said, walking or Skyliner situation. So no buses, it looks like, for either EPCOT or Hollywood Studios here. It is such a beautiful day out here today, which is making the Yacht Club look even more beautiful. We can kind of see, like, some of the awnings here have that red and white stripe. I think if we walk this way, we'll get a little better look at some of those awnings off the balconies back here. Really pretty. All right, we're back in the lobby. I know I showed you a little bit before, but just take it in. Take in the deluxe energy, okay? Take it in. It's so pretty. So in the lobby, that's where you're going to be able to check in with the beautiful cast members that are here. Happy to help you. There is also bell services. So if you get here before your room is ready, before check-in, you can give them your bags. It's also really helpful at the end of your trip. If you're still doing a park day or want to enjoy the pool before your flight, you can check out of your room and leave your luggage with them, and then collect it when you're ready to head back to the airport. Those are the main amenities that you'll find in the lobby, but I just like to sit and take it all in, right? Like, come sit here if you need a little break from the hustle bustle. So we walked in there, main lobby, bell services, right? Just for wayfinding purposes. Right off the lobby over here is the Ale and Compass Lounge. These hours can change, but today that we're here, it is open from 12 noon until 11 p.m. Let's take a little look at the menu in here. Okay, with the help of our friend Steph, we can take a closer look at the menu. Ooh, and these nails, we love that. But there is a good array of cocktails, it looks like. They have some original specialty ones here. Maple Old Fashioned, Compass Fizz, some of these look pretty good. And then your classics. I feel like pricing looks pretty standard, $16.50, $17.50. We are at Disney, but you're on vacation, live your best life. Some featured spirits. Ooh, I love a wine list. Look at this. Lots of different options there. Okay. And then we have some beers as well. I guess ale house, that makes sense, right? And a hard cider, that's what I would drink. And some bites on the back. I love a flatbread. I have heard good things about the Parker House rolls. I feel like they're popular. The meatballs. Love it. We'll have to try this one day. There's like a fireplace moment happening over here too. Okay, Ellen Compass. So this was our lounge over here, but we also have the Ale and Compass restaurant. A little look at the lunch menu. It is going to be different than the lounge. Obviously, we have more options over here. Can't fully see into the restaurant without actually having a reservation and going in, We have that similar theming in here. It's lunch right now, so it's very slow. This is a popular spot for dinner. Still walking by the restaurant. It smells delicious. Really good. We'll have to come back and do a dining review over here. Okay, I want to talk about this beautiful pool, Stormalong Bay. I have it kind of blurred out because lots of people and, you know, running around in bathing suits, but I definitely want to show you what I can. It is, in my opinion, the best pool on property. It's huge. There's a lazy river in this area. There's like, right here is like a beachy area, so it's very shallow with sand. There's a great slide. There's a normal pool area with like a waterfall, water coming off the rocks. It is fabulous. It just opened from a long refurbishment, so I was really excited to see it open and operational again. There are some quiet pools if your room happens to be further away from here, because this pool is for both Yacht Club and Beach Club right next door. So if it gets a little bit busy, or if your room is not close to here, there are some other quiet pools, but this is the place to be. They have fabulous tubes in the lazy river too. It's not like a circle tube, it's like a U, so it's really easy to sit in. It's the vibe for sure. An important note though, in order to get into this area, they do check to make sure that you are a resort guest at either beach or yacht club. That's a very important distinction. Most pools, they're not as picky, but for this pool, they absolutely check. They give you a little wristband to keep it just to those resort guests. Yeah, there's no one over here, so I can quickly show you. This is my favorite spot with the water coming down off the rocks. We see Beach Club right over there, so it's literally right next door, that sister resort. And that one is closer to EPCOT, obviously by like a 2-minute walk. Yacht Club is still very close, but I live for this pool, you guys. The lazy river, which is over there, you go around in a circle over there, it's everything. We're right off the pool, so pool is still right over here. This is where you'll find the fitness center as well. Only accessible to guests staying here, but another nice perk of those deluxe resorts here on property. And you get a nice view while you're on the treadmill of this stunning view. All right, we are at Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill. This is the pool bar area. So we have a bar over there, some food options over here. Let's take a look. It looks like very simple options, but let's see what they have. So this is another spot to do our resort refillable mug situation, or you could, you know, just buy a one-off soda. Here's a little look at the food menu. So like I said, just very simple. Chicken sandwich, cheeseburger, maybe the crab fries would be something. We have some kids meals. I know picky eaters, there's definitely options. Ice cream, grab and go. And then a full service bar over here. And they're also gonna have some of the sweeter cocktails that you know and love from a Disney pool bar. There are also a decent amount of just beachy areas, especially on the other side of this slide. There's a lot of just beachy areas that I know a lot of kids just love to run around, maybe with a ball or get dirty in the sand. But that's a perk for a lot of families as well. The clouds are rolling in. Do we see the darker clouds coming? So we may need to take cover here shortly. It's a little look at one of the boats coming in. So this is what you can use to get to EPCOT if you don't want to walk over, or Hollywood Studios as well. Okay, so this is the slide over here. It is currently still under construction. Like I said, the pool area just opened from a slight refurbishment. So they're still working over here, but it's a very cool slide situation. So the main pool and pool bar is all to our left, right? And over here is the start of the slide. So you walk up the stairs, and then this tube situation is what takes you back over to the main pool area. So it's very fun. But just not quite open yet. Okay, wayfinding purposes, pool out here. And we're also right next to the Ale and Compass restaurant. But back here, we have the Yachtsman Steakhouse. And then right next to it is the Cruise Cup Lounge. So another like signature restaurant, steakhouse, really good foods there. Open for dinner. And then Cruise Cup Lounge is the lounge that's attached to it right next door. So you can get some cocktails and some small bites. I will insert menus and things like that. They're not open quite yet because we're still here during lunchtime. But around dinner time, a lot of people are over here enjoying those lounges and restaurants. So one cool thing about Disney resorts that are not always featured is there's lots of different activities or fun things that are happening. So anywhere from characters that could pop up at your resort for some meeting and greeting, to kids activities by the pool, trivia, making tie-dye t-shirts, movies out on the lawn, under the stars, lots of different things that you can check in. When you're at check-in with the cast members, they'll come to talk to you about what's available at that resort. But one fun thing that they have here is they've had some signs around the resort that say, if you find this little bubby, take a picture of yourself with it, come to the front desk, and then get a little button. So we found him, so I want my button. I realize this is meant for children, but Disney World's all about being a child at heart, so let's go get that button. Here is the sign that I was talking about. They've had it a couple spots throughout this resort, so let's go to the front desk. We got our button, and it's actually a whole bit, so we can come back for 3 more days, find him, take a selfie again. We'd get a little sticker. And then I think you get a little prize if you do it for 4 days. So I love that. She also said over at Beach Club, you're looking for flounder instead of Max. So what a fun little thing they have here. So we just talked to a lovely cast member at the front desk, and they're gonna let us go check out a standard room here at Yacht Club. So I will take you with me and show you. We gotta be quick, but I can show you around a little bit. They're beautiful rooms. So let's go take a look.
Front desk knocking. Front desk coming in.
Let's take a look. So this is a standard room here, is that right?
Yes, 2 queen beds. So they're a little bit higher in price usually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we also offer adjoining rooms as well.
Oh my gosh, this lampshade. What? That is so
And I also like
cute.
the little steamboat lilies on the bed. As well as a refrigerator. Isn't it adorable?
Well, thank you guys so much for following along. I loved exploring this beautiful deluxe resort. It really is so convenient for EPCOT if you're really focusing on some EPCOT days, or even Hollywood Studios with a quick boat or Skyliner ride over. I love this resort. You know who else it's really good for? If you want a lot of resort days to enjoy your pool. If you're here for a pool, this resort is definitely for you. If you guys enjoyed following along, I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for all of our future adventures, and don't forget, We Do Travel Right is the perfect agency to help plan your next magical vacation. Use the quote form down below. An agent will reach out and start planning the best trip for you and your family. It's totally free for you, no obligation if you fill out that quote form. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon.